Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another stream. It's Peter Five, of course. Puck drops here, and we got a little bit of baseball right now. 1-1 in the top of the fifth inning between Tampa Bay and New York. In Game 5, winner goes to ALCS against Houston. But this is mainly a basketball stream. We've got Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Los Angeles Lakers lead 3-1. Game 6 will be on Sunday. I won't be able to cover that. If there's a Game 6, if Miami wins and forces it, which at the beginning of the series I predicted LA to win Game 1 and Game 2, which they did, Miami to win Game 3, LA to win Game 4, and so I'm 4-0 right now, my predictions on games, and I predicted Miami to win Game 5 and Game 6. So Miami to extend the series. We'll see what happens. Lakers trying to win their first championship in a decade and be tied with the Celtics for the most championships in basketball. Here, this would be huge for them to win against Miami in the NBA Finals. And obviously, if Miami is to win, this is going to be all on, Jimmy Butler right now. Since let's see with basketball, I don't know if it's going to start immediately. Should I go to the Yankees game? I don't know. There's still some coverage, so we'll stay here. Lucio Hero plays. This is the first game, as I did say, that the Miami Heat have faced elimination. They played well against Indiana. They played well against Milwaukee and Boston, but the Heat have never faced elimination. This is the first time they'll face elimination, and as far as they go in these playoffs, they will face elimination for the rest of those times. So Adebayo is back, but it doesn't look like Dragic is. If the Heat find a way to win a few games, we'll see Game 6 or Game 7 if Dragic does play, how he would be able to go there and play it. They're going to go to a break, so we'll go to baseball. For back in baseball, it's right now top of the sixth, 2 outs, a 1-0 count. Rays trying to get to the bottom of the sixth. They've tied it 1-1 with a Meadows home run. There is the pitch low, and it is now a 2-0 count. Also, some free agency stuff I wasn't able to talk about in the stream. Torrey Krug is going to the Blues, and Pietrangelo possibly somewhere else, but he doesn't look like he'll sign today. It looks like it'll probably be the end of day 1 of free agency. Swing and a miss. It's the 12th pitch by Peter Fairbanks, and he is now 2 strikes away from ending the inning. Winner of this game goes to the ALCS and joins the Final Four, Los Angeles and Atlanta in the NLCS. This is low and will count as a strike, so it's a 2-2 count. And they would face the Houston Astros in the ALCS, the winner of this game. It would be a home game for either team, the 1 seed Tampa or the 5 seed Yankees. It would be quite interesting if the Yankees won, because it would be the 5 seed against the 6 seed in the league series, but it would be a rematch from last year's ALCS when the Astros beat the Yankees in 5 games. This one is lined to right, but it will be a foul. So we stay where we were. 2-2 count. Fairbanks the pitch. Full count now, as it is outside, way outside to the right. 3-2 count. Giancarlo Stanton, who is 0-2 in this game, is up on deck. If the Yankees can get on base. Fairbanks, this is hit high and foul. Looked like possibly a line drive to the wall, but it was just angled too far. Tip-off time is 9:13 Eastern. Okay, thanks for that. Right, 9:13 Eastern. Okay, thank you for that. When you said 6:13, I have a good time brain. I was able to angle that back, but good to know. Right now in baseball, Yankees and Tampa Bay, and you can see, unlike last time, I did say baseball in the title. Full count, Fairbanks. The pitch, that chopped up the middle, and it'll be a base hit for the Yankees. A man on first, and now Stanton will come to the plate with the go-ahead run on first base. And that's a beautiful old-style playoff hit. Just a looper right over the shortstop, just into the grass, and it took a Yankee bounce, so it didn't go through the baseman, but there was no way it would not be a hit. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and as Stanton was way out of his box, catcher went out to try to gun it, but guy on first did not move. 1-1 our score. The bottom of the fifth, the Yankees looked like they were going to get out of a jam, but Fairbanks had a home run that was lobbed just over the glove of Aaron Judge, who is not the most athletic of jumpers, but he is tall. Thrown to first base and making sure that the runner does not move. 0-1 count. They have a cam at the bases now, which is quite interesting to see. Almost like a touchdown end zone type camera. This one thrown low. For a ball, 1-1. Sometimes they call them strikes, but this time it's a 1-1 count. It's Panthers, Josh. It's not Lightning. Lightning or Solar Bears would be Magic. It's Panthers Kings. If you want to go for like goal horns or which one I'll use if there's a buzzer beater, yeah, that would be Panthers Kings. We want to play that game now on, I think Monday will be Kings and Thrashers for baseball, and then potentially Arrows versus either the Rangers or the Lightning, depending on here. This ball will be taken to the right for a 3-1 count and potential bullpen call for the Tampa Bay Rays, depending on what happens with Stanton. If Stanton gets on base, there definitely will be a change. If he doesn't, there could be one, but also always in the realm of possibilities. Count in the favor of Stanton, who chops it to the right side and fouled. Full count. 1-1. Full count. Man on first. Thrown low for a walk. Man on first. Man on second. There's still 2 outs, but again, that's what you would look at as they're getting ready for Castillo. Looks like we'll probably have to get to the game. Yeah, game's already on. I had no idea that the game was underway. Here we go. 3-2. Davis shoots off the rim, rebounded by Butler. It's the basketball game now. Here's Butler. Hands it over to Crowder. Crowder tapped away by Caldwell Pope out of bounds. It'll be Laker ball. Or Heat ball. The Heat are down by 1, but they've played better. On for Harrow from Butler. Harrow on the corner. Harrow hands it over. Duncan Robinson fakes the 3, drops it back. Fake the pick and roll. Adebayo. Jimmy Butler. Butler blocked by Howard, but it's a foul against the Laker power forward. Two free throws for Jimmy Butler. 22.1 points a game in these playoffs for him, and also averaging 42 minutes on the court. He makes the first, and the game is tied. Butler free throw, drains it, and it's 4-3. LeBron away from Crowder. LeBron gets to center, and he hands it off to Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope driving, back to LeBron. Fakes the 3, guarded by Butler. LeBron James pushing away, still driving it, driving some more, and he lays it in! With the screaming J.R. Smith on the sideline, it's 5-4 Lakers. Harrow moving it. Pass is intercepted by Davis, who dropped it back in. Butler got the pass back. Goes to Harrow. Fakes the shot. Harrow again. Moving it across. Back for Crowder. Crowder. Robinson. Robinson Adebayo. Adebayo. Harrow. Fakes the jumper. Now he shoots it. Score! Miami 6, LA 5. LeBron, big pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to the best player in the world. Now to Anthony Davis. Davis back to LeBron. Guarded loosely by Butler. Here's Davis working on Adebayo. Davis loses it, but Bam Adebayo fouls Anthony Davis for the first foul, for the second foul of the game, the first against Miami Heat. Here's LeBron, guarded by Jimmy Butler. LeBron on the corner, still working away with it. Getting it back. Oh, I want to see something. If you can see the TV well here. I'm probably not going to. No, that's not me. I'm not going to do that. And they score while I was turning the computer. It is 8-7 off of Adebayo, a layup, and the Lakers are down again. Here's LeBron. Tried the crossover. LeBron pushing in on Butler. LeBron still moves. LeBron, layup. Missed it. Rebound. Off of a Laker, and the Heat retain possession, already up by 1. The Lakers have had a lot of sloppy play. I kind of saw this coming where they would have the culmination of a whole decade and everything to go through just to kind of win everything, and didn't play their best basketball. Little nerves coming in. Butler gets it over to Robinson for 3. He scores. Heat by 4. 8:10 to go in the first. Miami 11, LA 7, and LA Caldwell Pope with a layup and a foul drawn. He is a free throw away from cutting the lead to 1. Caldwell Pope, the athleticism with Jamison Crowder right there, and he went, I think, for a hammer time dunk, but he let it just at the last time roll off his fingers to get and draw the foul. He scores on the free throw. Lakers now only trail by 1. Here's Butler on that right corner. Butler with Harrow there. Gives it to Harrow. Harrow dribbling past. Harrow shoots off the backboard, and it's Heat ball still. Butler to throw in. Also, I just want to let you know, Josh, I have no idea what you meant by Thrashers, Jets, Flames. Here is Butler, hands it over to Crowder for 3, bricked it. And then Caldwell Pope. Davis gets it over to LeBron. Here's James, moving in on Crowder. In deep tackle, almost like a center, a power forward is Butler. Davis fakes the 3. Here's Green. Green pushing. He shoots, and now there's an altercation. Jimmy Howard. I did that again. It's Dwight Howard who's screaming and not throwing elbows, but getting into it with a couple of Heat players. I think Adebayo, Crowder, might have been Harrow. And there's still bad blood. You can hear some words being thrown around. The referees had to halt the play because it looked like Howard was going to fight. Here's exactly what happened. Howard was getting just muscled up by Butler, and Butler basically tackled him. So Howard pushed away Butler, and then Crowder held him up. Robinson tried to get there, and then Caldwell Pope and also Anthony Davis were there as well to kind of diffuse the situation. No punches were thrown, but there was a lot of verbal altercations. Get off me, what are you doing, was Howard, no uncertain terms. Maybe a little bit more vile than that. But right now, no fouls. Just don't do that again or we're going to start calling stuff. All right, I'll try it. I just don't want it to hold on. I got to figure out a way where I can put it so you can see the whole game. There you go. I have to turn it a little bit though, so I can see. I just have to be able to turn it so I can see if they start saying it's copyright. Because if it's copyright, I have to turn it around. The moment I get a notification saying this is copyright, I'm going to turn the computer around until the copyright notification goes away. Anyway, right now it's fine. Lakers 14, I believe, and Heat 11. Lakers have come back. Let's go to baseball. I think. Is this? Yeah. So we're going to baseball right now. So Cole here, kind of getting into the. I'm not changing the title of it. It's baseball and basketball. Bottom of the 6th, 1 out. And we'll stay on the. Yeah. Oh, they're going to commercial anyway there because there's a new closer. So we'll stay here. Well, it's commercial. I will keep this here so I can avoid as much copyright problems as possible. But yeah, so it's been going pretty good for the Lakers right now. They took a lead. Oh, thank you, Caleb Shaw, for the sub. Yeah, I will put the computer back in front of the TV once the game comes back on. Again, I've had a lot of problems. I've got suspended for like 90 days one time with copyright. I have to be very careful with that. So again, at commercials, you'll just see my face. At the game, you'll see the game, but if there's a notification on that says they recognize video or sound, then I'm going to turn it back around until I see the notification come off. It's quite annoying, but what are you going to do? It's YouTube. So, it's just that. So some updates now on the baseball game because, we're waiting for this NBA thing to come back. Bottom of the sixth, one out still. Nobody on base. Oh, that's right, because they're still in commercial too, because the closer is coming out. Or not closer, a bullpen pitcher. All right. So Jimmy Butler, yeah, his numbers have been good. 19.9 points per game in the regular season, 22.1 in the playoffs, and 27.5 points as well in these finals in this championship series. Taken by LeBron. And LeBron will take it around there. And here's Caldwell Pope back to LeBron. Lakers up by 3. Caldwell Pope screen. LeBron guarded tightly by Harrell. On for Caldwell Pope, a weird 3 in and out. Rebounded by Robinson. Gets it across to Adebayo. Adebayo pushes the pace and then gets it across. On for Butler. Butler moving it to Crowder. Crowder over for Robinson. Back to Butler. Great pass. Crowder missed a layup. An easy one, too. Here's LeBron on the corner. LeBron driving on Adebayo. Fakes it. Backhands it through underneath. And it's 16-11 Lakers. Back for Butler. Harrell fakes the 3. Guarded tightly by Caldwell Pope. Here's Harrell moving in on Caldwell Pope. Over, under. Missed it again. Bricked it. Here comes Anthony Davis. 5:42 left in the first. Lakers up by 5. Caldwell Pope. It was blocked, and then Robinson gets it across to Butler. Butler, and he got a 2-on-1. Now it's a 2-on-3, and then Crowder bounces it in. Here is Green to LeBron James. Best player in the league passes it back to Danny Green. Green over to Davis. Davis. Push still on Adebayo. Davis shoots a contested jumper and scores. Now here is Harrell. Harrell to Butler, and a timeout called against the Heat. Lakers and Heat just like that. Lakers take another lead and a commercial break. So just like that, the Lakers take another lead in the first quarter. Big play by Anthony Davis. So for Garrett Cole and the Yankees, they have really played better in that regard. defensively. 1-2 count. Man on first. 1 out. And the pitch goes back to first base. Obviously, Gerrit Cole, because we know that he has, he has not been in this game since that last break because, put your bullpen in. It's a tie game in a game 5 to establish the outcome of the series. Thank you for the like. Britton's 6th pitch. Low to the glove. Just points it out, hey, don't go too low on me. I'll come at you. I got a copyright notifications. I got to do this for some time while that is being said. Here's the pitch, outside of the left, and it's a full count. Joey Wendle will bat. He, of course, is out there and, out to go pitch. A swing and a foul tip up there. Still full count. Yes, copyright notification is still on, so I can't turn the TV around. We're good now. We're good. Again, I have to be careful, though. Here is Butler. He's down by 5. Butler put the foot right in the ground, and then Robinson layup off that side of the rim here. Bringing it in is Davis. Davis back to Rondo from 3, and then Rondo does not go there. Pick and roll back to Kuzma. Kuzma right through. Sent it on back over to Davis. Davis, I actually just turned the volume off, so, it'll be easier. So it can't say I detected audio. Rebounded by Iguodala. Iguodala will push the pace, and now Butler. Butler off to Robinson. Robinson off back to Iguodala. Iguodala for the Miami Heat. His team is down by 5. Pushing it across his Butler, blocked and fouled. .401 to go in the first. The Lakers up by 5. LeBron right now is on the bench. And now Butler's first free throw. He makes the first one. Here comes the second, and made as well. Heat within 3, and they intercept the pass. Crowder to tie it. No, rebound put in by Robinson, flying over the basket. And it's a 1-point game. It was a horrible pass in. It was completely just intercepted from the 3-point line and created that rebound play. Lakers up by 1. 3:40 to go. Here's Anthony Davis. Fakes it off of Iguodala. Davis moving in on Iguodala. Davis pushing to the corner. Davis still trapped. Shoots one high and airballed it. Heat will keep the ball. Then passed off to Nunn. It's his first time on the court here in Game 5. Nunn gives to Butler. Here's Butler in the left corner. Butler guarded by Kuzma. Butler still guarded by Kuzma. Goes to Nunn. Nunn for 3. Heat lead. They lead by 2, and LA calls timeout. Timeout Los Angeles. Miami 20. LA 18. Here in Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Heat trying to force a Game 6 and stay alive on Sunday night, and the Lakers trying to win their first championship in 10 seasons. You're watching Game 5 of the NBA Finals. All right, here we go. Baseball again. I'll just broadcast this and not put the video up because I got copyrighted there, not with the NBA. 2 outs, a man on first and a man on second, and it's a 2-0 count. Back for Adams is the guy at the plate. Zach Britton for the Yankees in the bullpen. We'll try to get it to the 7th inning. Still tied at 1. The pitch low for a strike. It's a low strike, but it is 1. If you're wondering if this is not basketball, what is this? It's right now I'm just calling Game 5 of the ALDS between the Yankees and the Rays. Winner goes on to the ALCS and has home field against Houston. And this hit high and will be gloved down by Aaron Judge, and the inning is over. To the top of the 7th we go. Tampa Bay 1, New York Yankees 1. Urshela Gleyber-Torres and Brett Gardner up at bat next.
For as little as $5, now anyone can own companies in the S&P 500, even if their shares cost more. At $5 a slice, you can own 10 companies for $50 instead of paying thousands. All commission-free online. Schwab Stock Slices, an easy way to start investing or to get the gift of stock ownership. Schwab, own your tomorrow.
When it comes to buying a home, they say cash is king. But you're a queen.
So let's see what's going on in the NBA game, if that's back. The NBA game is back. Okay, here we go. Here we go, everybody. It's back, and it's score. Lakers get within 2. LeBron is going back on the court at the next stoppage. Oh, yeah, that's right. Volume off. A shot by Nunn, the 3 that rolled out. Apologize for that problem with the television as Davis gets the ball. Davis shoots for the tie. In and out, rebounded by Crowder. There were no Lakers in the vicinity underneath. Taken out by Jimmy Butler. Butler blocked. Taken by Rondo. Lakers break. Kuzma moves in and scores. Kyle Kuzma, and we're tied at 22 with the minute 20 to go. Here is Jimmy Butler. Butler to push it over for Iguodala. Back to Butler. Butler lost it. Here's Rondo. Rondo pushes the pace again. Rondo still waits. Goes over to Caldwell Pope to Kuzma for 3. Air balls off the hands of Davis. And now with less than a minute to go here in the first quarter, we're tied at 22. Taken out by Jimmy Butler and drained by Duncan Robinson from the three-point line as Davis is shaken up. Lakers will call timeout because they only had 4 players that were able to play because Anthony Davis is holding his knee and really writhing with it. And again with the stupid copyright. I have to wait here for this, but I will wait, and hopefully there will not be any repercussions. Right now, though, they're going to take an injury timeout with about 35 seconds left in the half. I think it's tied. Here we go, top of the 7th. Oh, and that was quick. Immediately, copyright just flew off. 1-0 count. Hit by Urshela high. And fouled. 1-1 count here at the top of the 7th. Let's just take a look and see if... Nah, looks like that probably will take some time to come back into commercial, off of commercial. Here's Urshela, and that ball will go to the right outside for 2-1. That could have been called a strike. It was close to the zone, but they don't call it that. After this batter, I will go immediately to basketball because I'm feeling it that will be on at that point. A high ball close to the neck of the New York Yankee at the plate. This game is tied. It's 3-1 count here at the top of the 7th of Game 5 of the American League Division Series. Winner goes to the ALCS to play the defending conference champions, the Astros. And this hit and fouled out for a full count for Gio Urshela. What a strikeout here for Peter Fairbanks would mean. It would mean a lot of confidence for him and his team. This coming up is the 34th pitch of the game for Fairbanks. Urshela at bat. Here's the pitch. Hit high. It's deep, but it's not deep enough, and it will go for the out. First out of the inning for Urshela, and now on comes Torres. There actually was, I guess, a little bit of time. I didn't go back. 25-24 Heat. Lakers to tie it. Morris score! No. They said the ball did not leave his hands. He scored from the corner. They should look at this again, but Morris, they're showing the Davis injury, which is ridiculous, but what they should be showing, they'll show it at the start of the second quarter. What they should be showing is this Morris shot. The referees immediately said, no points, but I want to look at this again when there's an opportunity to. Marcus Morris shoots this ball, and I thought it went in. But anyway, 25-24 as it stands right now, end of the first quarter, Miami Heat lead by a point in Game 5 of the NBA Finals. All right, back to baseball. Oh, 2 count. Top of the 7th. And that'll go for a strike. He got Torres. And the Rays are now away to the 7th inning stretch. Here comes Gardner. And that was a beautiful curveball right there. Just fastball and then a curveball by Fairbanks and just a power pitch that just was way too much for the superstar sophomore Gleyber Torres. We're tied at 1. There's been nobody on base at all in this game. A strikeout on Torres, and earlier a pop fly for Urshela with no one on base at all. 0 for 1 and a walk here in San Diego for Gardner in this game. A swing and a miss. It's 0-2, and the Rays are a strike away from getting out of the inning. Peter Fairbanks has just gotten better and better at pitching. And then the Yankees will have to deal with this Tampa offense. Swing and a miss by Gardner. 3 straight strikes. And the Rays are out of the inning. Gardner doesn't agree with it, but it's going to stay that way. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Tampa Bay 1. New York 1. In San Diego, Game 5 of the American League Division Series. All right, we're back to the basketball game. We'll be ready for that in a few moments once these commercials are done, and then I'll drop the volume and put on the actual game.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Gunshot with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places. Tonight's coach's interview is brought to you by TikTok. I'm indeed here with head coach Eric Spoelstra. Eric, great run for your team for the back half of that first quarter.
Here we go. We're back here before the game, and it's bringing it up as Nunn. Nunn shoots and rolls in. And they, I guess, didn't even look at that shot. I really would have, but they did not look at it. That Morris shot. Kuzma gets it over for Morris. If you're wondering why the volume is off, it's intercepted by Iguodala, and the Heat are pushing. It's because I'm trying to avoid as much copyright as possible. Score by Nunn. And then off the hand of Butler, but brought in and turned over off of a Laker hand. The Heat continue this defensive dominance. Miami 29, LA 24. Nunn with the ball in the corner. Nunn drives, rolls it to Iguodala, back to Adebayo, slam dunk with power. And it is now a 7-point lead for the Miami Heat. They're up by a touchdown, basically. 10:52 to go in the second. Again with this copyright. The Lakers score a 3-pointer by LeBron as that was all going on from the corner. Just a bullet from the point. Lakers trail by 4, just like that. Butler gets fouled up high, and that will be point like that. This is the Nunn layup. He had the layup earlier, and this time he faked it and set up Adebayo. Here's Harrow. Harrow moving in. High pass to Iguodala. Iguodala fakes. Shoots off the backboard. LeBron goes down heavily. Just was clobbered. But he got the rebound. And so the entire point of that does come into a Laker success. A rebound and a foul against Miami. A right heel contusion is re-aggravated. That is the injury of Anthony Davis. So we'll see if he comes back later in this game. Right now, LeBron pushes it over to Kuzma, and Kuzma driving, stripped of the ball, taken away by Iguodala. Didn't even know that he never had it. Was running without the ball, never looked down and saw that he did not have the ball. Here's Harrow, a drive for 3 and score. This guy is automatic from there. Lakers up by 7 again. Or Heat up by 7 again. Excuse me. Rondo pushes. Rondo for 3. No. Heat bring it back up. Back again comes Butler. Butler down. And they score. It is Nunn And the Heat up by 9. Kendrick Nunn, 8 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 5 in the field goal percentage. 9:22 to go in the second. The Lakers call timeout. They need some help. All right, we're back here in the bottom of the seventh. One out. Mike Zunino, who's 1 for 4 with 3 strikeouts to the pitcher, Zach Britton. 20th pitch coming up for Britton. And low to the outside, 1-1 count. Aroldis Chapman is warming up. He will probably start the bottom of the 8th. We're still tied at 1. Here. Britton, and then chopped up the middle, past the shortstop, and it'll be a base hit for Tampa. Zunino with a fluky hit will probably count as a Yankee error, and it gets the Rays' potential go-ahead run is on first base, and it's Michael Zunino. Britton right now still is going to pitch. Although if something disastrous happens, you could see Chapman coming in here. Austin Meadows, who is the guy who scored the 1 home run on Garrett Cole in this game, is out there, and it's a 1-0 count. Britton the pitch, way high. 2-0, and he almost hit Meadows, who had to back away, and, he's feeling it. Almost just hit him right in the shoulder and almost hit him right in the arm, and that would have put Meadows on the second base and would have really complicated the situation with only 1 out. But the catcher was able to reach out and reel it. After this pitch, we'll go to the NBA. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1. And it's still waiting for the game. The game's here right now, so let's go. Anthony Davis still on the bench. Heat still get ready for a play here. The Lakers are going to get the ball. They're going to have to do something really smart with it. This is the Kuzma play where he was stripped and he never saw the ball until his foot was on the end line. It was too late, and then Iguodala able to push it, and they set up that 3-pointer by Tyler Herro, who's been just an absolute rock star in this series and in the whole playoffs. As we said, 8 minutes and 9 points for Kendrick Nunn. Taken by the Lakers, pushing it across, goes over to LeBron, layup, an alley-oop layup, an alley layup for LeBron James, and the Lakers are within 7. 9 minutes to go in the second. Butler at the 3-point line. Butler pushes on LeBron. Butler moves, rolls it, rebound, taken back by Butler with Adebayo in front as well. Butler, gets to Herro, back to Butler. Butler, sizable layup through traffic and scores. And Butler almost intercepted that lousy pass to LeBron, who gets it back. Lakers have to play much better here. LeBron over to Morris. Morris back to Kuzma. Back across to Kuzma. Great feed. He missed the layup, but there's a foul against Miami. The Lakers will have 2 free throws coming for Kyle Kuzma at the charity stripe. This is the play that Butler makes here for Herro, where Butler just somehow a great concentration with the hand there to get the layup and put it in. Kuzma, the free throw, in and out. Davis is coming back. So the injury was not that bad. He's back on the floor for the first time since the injury late in the first quarter. Midway here in the second. And this, of course, is that unbelievable concentration layup shot. Kuzma will make this free throw, the second free throw, and the Lakers within 8 points. Nunn to make it even worse opportunity for the Lakers. Here's Kendrick Nunn spinning it over for Butler. Butler pushes. Butler does it again, and the foul this time. Jimmy Butler, he up 10, and he's going to have a free throw coming. The stream has been temporarily blocked. Okay. All right. I'm gonna end this stream. Okay, I'm gonna end this stream right now, guys, and I'm going to start it again. But it's just way too risky for my channel to keep doing the thing with the TV. Okay, so I'm gonna end the stream and I'm gonna do a brand new one, hopefully. But there's gonna be no TV coverage. It's just way too risky.